Hey friends, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. Today is Magnet Day. Today is also the last video of the year, the last video of 2022. It should be going up on December 30th. So Happy New Year's, you guys. I'm looking forward to 2023 and everybody be safe out there. If you're going out to do anything for New Year's, we're going to be hanging out with our friends, so hopefully we'll have a good time. So the next time you see me, it'll be next year. How fun is that? So I guess today we're saying goodbye to 2022 and hello to 2023. Okay, that'll be fun. That's kind of fun. I'm excited about New Year. I am. I've had kind of a tough year this year, so I'm hoping next year will be really good, and I feel like it's going to be. All right. So, today is Magnet Day. So we are working in the Magical Winter mini album. We are using the Simply Magical Portrait in the Ornament Background Design, and we are using the Simply Magical Enhancement Pack in the Ornament Background Design. We're using the Winter Ornament Digital Paper Collection, all from my Etsy shop, and I have a list, a collections list that I'll have down below, and it'll also be pinned to the first comment, to where you can access all the different printables that I'm using from my Etsy shop. It just made it a little bit easier to put it all in one place. And there is a playlist for this album. I will link it up here and down in the description box so you can start from the beginning and work your way through. And so far all we've done is construction of the pages. And I asked you guys a couple videos back if you enjoyed going ahead and constructing all the pages first and then going back and embellishing, and you all seem to really like that. So I'll just, you know, play up each project by ear. If I feel like this is the best way to go, where we construct all the pages, then we'll do that first, and then the embellishing, because usually I would go as we go. I would embellish as we go, just because I like to look at the pretty, you know, the pretty part of it. The plain albums aren't as fun to look at, and they're not as enticing for you guys to be like, oh yeah, let me go check out that video. Do you know what I mean? So it's not near as exciting when it's just a bunch of plain, you know, flips, flaps, envelopes, pockets, and all that. So today we're going to be doing magnets. Don't forget to enter the getaway. Get in the getaway car. Enter the giveaway. Pay no attention to my finger. I sliced it open pretty bad last week, so yeah, I just took the band-aid off today, so it's like been under wraps. It's a silly thing to say. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. You have to be a subscriber, you have to leave a comment in the playlist, the videos that are in this playlist, minus the introduction to the templates and the workbook video, and that way when I go to pick for those two massive paper collections, once this project is over, that's how you enter. You need to be a subscriber, and it'll pick comments from, I'll pick 2 random videos, and then it'll pick a comment from those videos, and that'll be the winner. So, alright, so don't forget to leave comments, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoy the videos. But today we're going to do magnets. Magnets, and more magnets. So, let me get my magnet drawer. I have a little magnet tray in my crafty companion. Oh, careful, sorry about the glare. So I have a bunch of resources down below. I've got them linked in my Amazon list, the special Amazon list for this project. This size is 3/8 inch. Whoa. I've got a ton of sizes. Actually, I thought I only had 2 drawers. I have my tray, and then I have another tray over here full, and then I have another large drawer in my other room full of magnets. So I've got a bunch of sizes. I went on a quest not too long ago, a couple years ago, and just ordered a bunch of different magnets from a bunch of different places, a bunch of different sizes, just to see what I liked best, you know. So I have a ton, and so I've linked down below the places that I like to get my magnets from. And these large disc things here, these are called magnet savers, and these are, I'm not sure they're called magnet savers, but that's what I call them. I think they're, I don't know what they're called, but I have them linked in, or I have them, or let's see, I'm trying to remember, I haven't had to buy magnets in a while. both of the places I have linked for magnets carry something like this in their shop, and it should be relatively easy to see that. It might be like a button. It might say something about buttons. I don't know. I'll try to remember to specifically say it down in the description box. So they're just little pieces of very, very flat metal. Okay. And then in my Amazon, I have these linked. These are called tin caps, and they're used for roofing. Well, I hope I've got them linked in my Amazon. They were scarce a couple years ago, and I haven't had to buy these in a long time because I have a whole bunch of these. But these are used for roofing, and they were becoming hard to find. So, and they're not made of tin. I don't know why they're called tin caps, but that's that. And those hopefully are in my Amazon. But you really don't need these giant ones. This is the only size they come in. So you can cut these down. Say like I did, you can cut them in half. You can cut them in quarters. I know it's hard to see. I just used my Tim Holtz scissors for that. So if you wanted to check those out, they're relatively inexpensive. But again, you really don't need something this size unless you're just horrible at matching things up, you know, as far as the magnet and the magnet saver. But honestly, I don't think you need them that big unless you're using the tin caps. So we're going to be using magnets. We're going to be using glue dots. These, I think these are the glue dots we're going to be using. Yes, these are the ones that are kind of bluish in color. And they're the same size as these magnets. Okay, you could use 1/4 inch magnets. You could use even smaller magnets. What do I have in here? Let me look. I'm trying to find my drawer. I have a whole lot of the 3/8 inch magnets, but then I've got some really, really large ones. Like these are 5/8 inch. I have some really tiny ones. These are 1/4 inch. Let's see, these I have a whole bunch of. And then you can also get the basic gray ones. I don't know if that's what they're called anymore. The ones that come in this package, they're just really expensive. They're like $10 for this pack of 20 small magnets. But again, you know, you can get them. And then there's also a bigger size. And this is just a really small portion of what I have. These are those 1/4 inch? They look like they might be a little smaller. And the thinner ones is the ones you want. You want the ones that are, where's the package that says? Look at this a mess. You want the ones that say 1/32 of an inch in 52. So anyway, this is just a very small quantity. I have a bunch in the other room. See, look at these teeny tiny ones. So it just really depends also on what you're using them for. All right, so I'm gonna put this drawer away. All right, I'm going to take this out because that's not going to be important for this task. Okay, so we're going to use a lot of magnets. I'm just going to tell you straight away, we're going to be using a lot of magnets. And I think we're just going to start from the beginning and just go through. So I want to be able to keep this, I want to be able to hold this up to here. And I'm trying to decide if I want to use 2 magnets or just 1 magnet to magnet. I think that's what I'll do. Because a lot of times I put things behind here. You know, like floating inserts. But I think I'll just do 1. And look at, I'm sitting here debating. Maybe I'll do 2 just to be on the safe side. Because right now I don't know what's going to be going in the pocket. I don't know what's going to be going back here. Maybe I should have thought about this before I turned the camera on. There's not going to be any magnets here. There's no reason to keep those closed, but there is going to be some magnets here, magnets there, but they're not going to interfere with that. Okay, I don't think. Let's just do 1. We're just going to do 1. Okay, that's enough talking. Okay, I'm going to take this glue dot. You want? I might as well scoot in so you can see. And just try not to move my book too much. So I'm going to take this glue dot and I'm going to put it right here in the center there. And I'm going to stick this magnet right over top. like that. Then I'm going to take another magnet. I'm going to flip this down. Let me turn it to its side. So there's the magnet. I'm going to turn it, or flip it down. I'm going to let this grab hold. And then I'm going to put a glue dot on top of it. If you don't have big glue dots, you can use little glue dots. You can use a piece of double-sided adhesive. Whatever you want to use. These are just super convenient. I'll have them linked in my Amazon. I really like them. Okay. So now that I've got that on there, I'm just going to close. See it there? Boop. I'm just going to close it up. Press it down. And then it'll be on here because we need to mat this. This part here might not get matted, but this part will. So I am also going to take a piece of actually, let me take the skinny 1/8 inch tape, and I'm just going to run it like this. You don't have to do this. It's just kind of like an extra precaution so that it won't move. So I'm going to do it on that one, and then I'm going to do it on this one, even though we'll be matting them, just in case. Oops, I don't need my scissors. It's still skinny tape. Except when you do something like that. Okay. I don't know if you can see my finger now that it's close up. It hurts. Okay, so we got this one. Okay, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Okay, now we got this side. So we have a magnet that we have to worry about now. These magnets here, okay, so it will go through. So we're not going to use a magnet right here, okay, because we don't want it to interfere with this back here. So, has this got a thing on the back? I'm trying to think here. I'm going to leave a magnet right there for now, just so I know that there will be a conflict there. I could use a magnet saver on this part, actually on this part, and put the magnet here, and then the magnet can go all the way through to there. So it's going to be a magnet, magnet, magnet saver. Okay, so I'm going to mark where my flap is, so I know where I have to put it. I'm going to put a glue dot in the middle so that I can cover it up with a mat. There's one there, and then this will flip open, and I'll need to have a magnet. I might just need a magnet here. It could go all the way through, so we're going to do that. I just need one. Okay, so then I'm going to put a glue dot here, or a glue dot on there. These are so sticky, super, super, super sticky. Okay, and I'm going to, okay, so I have made a boo-boo, and it's going to be too far. So let me take that one off for a second. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this one and move it down. I'm going to try to get that glue dot. Ugh. Nope, it's okay. We're going to move it down. Now that I think about it, it'll be okay because we're going to use a magnet saver on the flap, so it'll be thin. Okay. Let me see if I can get this off. Yep. Okay, so then there's that, and then let's see how that does. That's better. So when we close it, it's over here. Can you see that? It's over here, so I have room to mat all the way up to here. So we're good. We're good to go there. The only thing is, though, now that I'm thinking about it, we're going to have inserts and things. And inserts in here. So we're going to add another magnet, you guys. All right, first I'm going to put some tape on this. Just because I think it's going to get heavy. Okay. I'm going to stick that there. I'm going to put some tape on there. I just added another magnet. I'm going to close it up. Yep, it grabbed onto it. Right, so now we've got a magnet here and a magnet here. Okay, so the last thing I need to do is put a magnet saver right there, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a glue dot right on this point, and I'll actually roll it back just a little bit. And we're going to do a skinny, skinny, skinny magnet saver. So I'm pretty sure that's the thinnest one I've got. There we go. That will work. All right, let me put a piece of tape on here so that it doesn't move. Okay, so magnet, magnet, flip, 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 magnet saver, magnet, magnet, magnet. And the reason we went ahead and added the magnet, because we got a pocket here, so inserts will be in here, inserts will be in here, so it's going to cause there to be thickness. So we want to make sure that it stays, because I like them to be nice and snug. So now we're just going to repeat this on this side. So I'm going to mark it, even though I don't think it's going to matter, because the same scenario is going to happen. I'm going to have to put it more towards this end here. All right, so now one of the things we need to do is we need to make sure that these are not going to be pushing away from each other. So if it goes on that way, all right, so now I just need to flip it like this. So I should, if they do happen to come into contact, they won't push each other away, they'll kind of hold on to each other, just like that. Okay, so we got that. And then we're going to add one to here. I'm gonna mark it and then put some tape on that space. Press that down. I'm gonna add a little bit of tape to hold it in place. Okay, another magnet. Press that down, right? Okay, now we need to add a magnet saver here. So I'm just going to take a glue dot and put it close, get another skinny, skinny. Is that this? Yeah. Perfect. Just enough. So let me add just a little bit of tape here. Okay, done. So here, this one, these two, this one here and this one here. See, this one will most likely be in a pocket like that. And so trying to decide if I want to have this up here or in the middle, because remember, this is a flip and a pocket, and I was going to do just something like this, but you guys voted. you didn't vote. You gave me your opinion, and you thought it would be cool to have them up here, or to have it outside like that. So I could. How's that looking, camera? So this one will be down because it'll be kind of in the pockets there to keep that door shut. And then this one can be up higher to keep that door shut. Does that look good? That'll work. I think that'll work. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to draw the corners here. Oh, wait a minute. I might have it crooked. Good enough. And let's see where my magnets are. Okay, there's one there. I could use that to my advantage, though. I sure could. What about over here? And there's one there. Okay, we're going to do that. One there, one there. So it's reaching through, so this way they won't fight against each other. They'll work together. And then this one here. Okay. So, whoa. Add that there. Add that there. Press it just a little bit. And then I'm going to add, let me put some tape over top of it first. I'm going to put 2 more magnets. One here, one there. We're going to put glue dots on them. Boy, these glue dots are strong. I'm going to need to get me some more. It looks like I might be running out. Okay, so now I'm going to take this piece. So we're going to be matting the back of it. So I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to line it up to where I just traced out everything as best I can here. And we're going to push. So now I've got the 2 magnets on the back there, and it will hold it. So now I'm wondering, I think it'll be okay. We can always come back if we feel like this isn't enough and add. Because someone asked me, how am I going to keep this from not being wobbly? But that's how, by using multiple magnets on either side. But I think we're just going to leave it with 2 for now. Well, 4, I guess, technically. All right, come on, where's the end? Can you guys still see? So if you're not going to be using magnets, tell me what you will be using. Tell me what you're going to use. You could use Velcro. You could hinge it. You know, you don't have to actually have it magnetized, but this will be good because it'll keep this down. and there'll be an interactive element. I'm feeling like we might have to. We'll see. We'll see. All right, then this flips. Boop. And now we have this. Technically, I don't need any magnets here, so I'm not going to add any. I'm just going to leave it like that, because this holds this closed like that. Oh, I do need magnets in here though. Well, I'm glad I opened that up. Okay. I don't think there'll be any interference for either one of these. So I'm just going to make sure I've got them going the right direction. Okay. I'm going to need more magnets. Whew. Got to be careful. Alright, so again I'm going to mark these. These won't be as crucial, because I don't think anything's going to interfere with them. Even this flap here won't be interfering with them. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to put a magnet on this side. On this side. Okay, that's what we'll do then. Alright. So I'm going to put glue dot, a not very good glue dot, there, and there. I'm going to add a magnet there, add a magnet there. Then I'm going to flip them over, add a magnet, and then we're going to add the glue dots to the back of those magnets. Whoops, I didn't even get that on there very good. Press that down. Same for here. Press that down. Yep. And add some tape so it doesn't move. Okay, and that one's done. Alright, and then we got one more. We got this one. So we are going to add a magnet here and back here. And then that'll be all the magnets. Let me make sure nothing's gonna, oop, over there, but nothing here. Okay, so I'm gonna put a glue dot. Right there. I'm going to flip this down. I'll let my magnet catch. Can you see? Nope. See right there? I'm going to add the tape to that magnet, the glue dot. I'm going to let it catch again and close it. Add some tape here. Flip it down, add some tape here. Glue seeped out on that one. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all the magnets. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we've got 18 magnets so far in this album. And one magnet saver. Or 2 magnet savers, sorry. 2 magnet savers. And you can use magnet savers for envelopes and things like that if you want to keep them closed. And that way you're not wasting a big magnet. You can, and they're real thin. You can put wax seals over top of them. All kinds of good stuff. So they are worth looking into, in my opinion. Okay, so what did I say? 18 magnets and 2 magnet savers. So that's quite a bit, I know. But it will be worth it. Did that get stuck glue-wise? Yep. Yep. See how they're not pushing apart, they're just kind of helping hold everything together. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I don't want them to like push things apart. So, all right, do let me know what you think, you guys. I know it's a lot of magnets. If you're not going to be using magnets, let me know what some creative ideas you may have to keep things closed. And you don't even have to. I mean, what are the odds of you looking at a book like this? You're looking at your album like this and things flop down. You know, you're not really going to be doing that. So most of the time your album's going to be in your lap or on a table. So keep that in mind too. You don't have to use magnets if you don't want to. Even in this scenario, you could figure something else out. You can use Velcro. You could use paper clips. You can just tuck it in the pocket like I did to begin with. So you don't have to use magnets if you don't want to. But okay. All right, let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this magnet placement video. And Happy New Year. Everybody be safe out there, and I will see you guys next year. Thank you so much for joining me today. And again, I will see you next year. Bye.